and welcome to the third season of the Itsy Bitsy Zoomcast. It's so nice to be back. This season is simply called Storytime. Your Itsy Bitsy stories make a difference. Your experiences matter.
So we're back this season with Holyoke Community College early childhood practicum students serving as guest hosts. This is our course's service learning project where we work with a community partner to give students experience that relates to our course that also helps a community partner. Our community partner for this course is the Western Massachusetts Strong Start Professional Development Center. And Liz is our representative from Strong Start. So Liz and I partner each semester to let our students engage in great conversations with professionals who touch the lives of children and families in our field. So today, our first practicum student to be a guest host this semester is Regan. Haley, can you give us a wave?
Hi.
So Haley is here today, and what we're here this season to do is we're at this point in our field where we're on a journey to hear more testimony. We want to elevate and highlight the compelling stories that are significant in early education and care. So to kick off this season about storytelling, we want to have a warm welcome to our guests from Brighter Beginnings. From Brighter Beginnings, we have the director and two fabulous teachers who happen to be Holyoke Community College's early childhood alumni. So Lily, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Lillian Krause. I've been in the field, it'll be 40 years in May, which is quite a long time, I think. I still feel like it was yesterday that I was at Holyoke Community, but I've owned my own center now for 33 years, and this is my third and last center, and we're licensed for 71 children.
Fabulous, just fabulous. And so next I want to hear from Kayla. Kayla just graduated from Holyoke Community College, and she did her practicum during the pandemic and had to do a virtual practicum, and now she's finally teaching in person with kids. So Kayla, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, well, my name's Kayla LaFortune. I've been teaching for 2 months now. I started in September, and I am learning every single day, but it's been awesome, an amazing experience. I have a great class. Like you said, I was learning virtually, so it was a little bit challenging. So I'm learning as I'm going, but it was great. And yeah.
That's fabulous. I'm so glad that you can be on the Zoomcast as a professional in the field. This is awesome. It's wonderful to see you on a different side of the screen, I guess. All right, and next to you is Lou. Lou, can you introduce yourself? I'm so glad to chat with you today.
Hi, my name is Lyudmila Maksyuk. They call me Miss Lou. It's hard to pronounce my name. It's been 4 years already since I started working for Brighter Beginnings, and I love it.
I'm so glad that you're here. Haley, do you want to go ahead and say a little bit about what we're doing today?
Sure. We're thrilled to have your team from Brighter Beginnings with us. Your program has a long-standing relationship in your community and the wider early childhood community and with HEC. So the power of storytelling, it gives us an opportunity to learn from another person's experience. It can shape, strengthen, or challenge our opinions and values. When a story catches our attention and engages us, we're more likely to absorb that message and the meaning of that message within if that same message was presented simply in facts and figures.
I think that's a great way to set us up, Haley. I think a lot of what we have to do in terms of making change in our field does have to do with looking at data. But I think we're at this beautiful point where it's time to hear the stories. It's time to hear the qualitative beauty that's happening in our field. So I want to chat with Lily first. So Lily, we know you have a lot of stories to tell from your range of experience, but there's one in particular that we're really interested in. So recently I woke up in the morning going through the stress of getting 3 kids off to school and then be a full-time teacher. And I had an email from you that you sent me, and ask Liz, I was basically in tears because I opened it while she and I were on a Zoom. And it was one of those moments that made me feel like it's worth it. It's all worth it. So you sent me an email about the pandemic. It was about resilience and then coming out of the other side successfully. Can you tell us a little about the story that led you to very kindly take time to send me that email?
Sure. I'm very excited to. I have to tell you that it was really hard trying to hire after the pandemic. And I ended up getting a call from Kayla that she was looking to, you know, teach preschool. And in the conversation, I found out that she had done her practicum via Zoom, basically. And, you know, she talked a little bit about it. And I thought, well, I'll interview. I don't know how well this is going to go over. And I really enjoyed interviewing Kayla. And so hired her. And when she came, what I was expecting is to have to shadow her for at least 3 to 6 months, because, you know, doing your student teaching is huge. And it really, you know, when you're doing it, you learn so much and how to handle a classroom. And I have to tell you, within 15 minutes, I was totally blown away. I could see that as the children came in, she was going over to each one of them, getting them settled in, reassuring their parents. It was just such a wonderful feeling. And so I watched this for, you know, a good 45 minutes and just decided she can handle it. She is doing so incredibly well. It was just mind-boggling. And so I walked out of the room, I left her, and in my office, I can hear everything. I would go and check in every once in a while, and everyone was so happy. Her room was buzzing, and buzzing in a classroom is like bees. They're all busy, they're all happy, didn't hear the crying. And so I thought, well, first I'll start her off with, you know, 6 children, and then I ended up with 7. And then like every week I added another one. She is now on her own with 10. And it's great to see. Her activities are all right in there. They're age appropriate. You know, the parents are very happy. Within a day or two, I had one little girl that just joined us, and she had been at another center. And I heard her say to her mother, "I love my teacher." And it just, you know, it makes you feel so good inside to know that, you know, little ones are so happy.
It's amazing for me to hear, and shout out to the mentor teacher that Kayla had from Holyoke Springfield Head Start. You know me, Lily, I was not thrilled to have to go ahead with virtual practicum. That was really a very hard thing as a child-centered educator. So when I hear that it worked and that what Kayla is doing is working, it's just so reassuring that all the adjustments we had to make still worked out in a way that we're sending teachers out that are ready to do this work.
She was so ready. I even, you know, sat down and talked to her and said, you know, please understand your first year is always the hardest. Usually I have teachers in tears. They come to me, I don't know if I can do this. She, you know, she handles it. It's amazing. She just blew me away.
That's incredible, Lily. It really speaks volumes to the value and the necessity of practicum in the course of a person's education before entering into the field. And I can tell you that I bore witness to the effort that Sheila put in, being her partner with Itsy Bitsy, in the time that she would share about what she was doing and all the thought she was putting into it. So it's so nice to have this success story to share with our viewers. Kayla, I wonder for you, what's it like to hear Lily share this story about you and your own experience?
And that was so sweet, first of all. Honestly, very reassuring to hear that. Like, I love working with the kids. Let's say the first day I came in, I was so nervous. I had like my activities planned, and I was like, I just gotta get through the day and we'll see how it is. And like, it's been amazing. The first 15 minutes I came in, I was nervous. And like, as soon as the kids kind of started to come in, I got to introduce myself and talk to them. It was like a total 360 kind of flip, where it was like, I can actually interact with them and I can do the nurturing activities and see them and how they're reacting to it. And as I was saying with virtual, it was like we got to interact, but it was so different on the computer where it is in person. Like, I can actually see what they're doing and be able to quickly like continue with them. Where online, it's either they're sending it in or they're kind of doing it, but like mom and dad are there. Like, it's it's been so different. So I was really nervous to see, after like not doing it and working with kids for like a year, 2 years because of the pandemic, and then going into it and all the kids seeming to be very relaxed and seeming to enjoy doing it was amazing. Yeah, again, that was very sweet, and thank you. And it makes me feel very reassured that I am doing a good job, because some days I'm like, this was amazing. Other days I'm like, all right, well, I can work on this and this. But it's also, like you said, my first year of teaching, where it's like, it's kind of cool because now I get to do the activities. And then when I like see what goes right and I see what goes wrong, and I'm like able to alter and change them, like that's also a part that I have been loving, kind of like see what works and what doesn't. And it's my first year, so I can't wait for the years to come.
I love that you have that growth mindset when things aren't going right. What can I learn from that and how can I tweak it? And I'm noticing as you talk, Lyudmila is nodding emphatically, you know, and she went through practicum at HCC and also has been a first year teacher. So I see her just super agreeing. So I know Haley has something that she wants to kind of pry out from Lou.
Yeah, Lou, you've been working in this field for years now. I was just wondering what keeps you going and what do you want people to know about your work?
So, like when Miss Lily hired me, it was just the day one. I love being here. Like, it's just amazing that every time you get up, you just want to go to work, because you see that, like, the kids smile at you, they make you happy, you laugh every day with them, and you see them growing. And then, like Kayla said, when you do activities with them, it just, the next day they remember. It makes me happy. It's amazing the way they're so different than adults. I feel like they're so open, and you just learn with them together. Be happy life.
That is very special.
That is special. And I'm wondering, you know, what do you want people to know about the work you do? You go in and it gives you such a beautiful, I don't know, reassuring feeling to get great feedback from the children when you see the joy on their faces. What, for people that don't know a lot about this field, what do you want them to know about your work?
So it just makes me, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard. Every day is different. Every day is different. You get to celebrate their milestones. Like, you see them like a week, you teach them, and then the next week they know, like, it just makes you going, and you want to go to work every day and just be with them.
Yeah, development moves so fast between the ages of 0 to 5. And I think it's really nice how you brought up how much of that change and development teachers are a part of. And not only is it joyful to feel and experience, but it's also a great responsibility to be the one observing the children and making sure that what you plan for your classroom is meeting the children where they're at and helping them to continue that growth and development in a really child-centered and mindful, intentional way. And I think that that's something that I've always observed from you, is that you put the children and what they need first. So I love hearing you reflect back and just constantly go back to this feeling of, it's the children, it's their joy, it's their development, it's me getting to be a part of their extremely fast-paced changes. So I think that's just a beautiful reflection. Thank you, Lou.
So I just want to thank all of our guests today. That, you know, when it's Itsy Bitsy, we mean it. So Lily and Kayla and Lou, thank you so much for being a part of the Itsy Bitsy community. And Haley, thank you for being here and co-hosting with us. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm thrilled to highlight your program. On Itsy Bitsy, we always like to end our episodes with a quote. So this is a quote from Jimmy Neal Smith, and it says, "We're all storytellers. We all live in a network of stories. There isn't a stronger connection between people than storytelling." So thank you for sharing your stories today, and thank you to our viewers for watching this episode. Our next episode will feature our lovely colleagues, Liz and I's colleagues, Abby Mahoney and Derek Estrella from the Career Pathways Grant team. So I hope everybody takes care, and we'll see you for more stories.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.